throwing now. Wilson on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and 10.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Wilson,
and a sack by one of the most consistent D linemen in the game, Gerald McCoy. To try again after the sack. Wilson. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Intercepted by
that right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect.
Number 23,
I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
It's now
Foster on second down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carried by number 23. Brought down at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Able to find Lazard. And they do get it. He's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal, Baltimore.
First and goal, Foster. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Flushed out
at the
right.
3-yard line.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Tough assignment here. 3rd and goal from the 12. And, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 33 in the first.
But when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the second level. That offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the second level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
Yeah, making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
No score after 1.
That's
on
the
EA
end of
Sports.
the first quarter with no score.
8 yards to go on 2nd down.
Watch 54. Watch 54. We ain't giving up nothing today. Check 3. Check.
Here's McKissick.
Go. Ain't running.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
The ball carrier.
2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It's a 4-yard pickup, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Russell Wilson.
Daquan Jones. Busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. He's going to take off. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Wilson,
and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Recovered by Baltimore.
You think about it, Charles. This is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive. Not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day.
Malcolm
always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people
on
around.
The pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Foster. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. That's complete to Lazard. And he's able to pick up the first down here at the 26. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Back to throw now on first down. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Gardner Johnson.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Travis Kelsey.
That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
On the tackle.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down, Ravens.
Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. And a short kick taken at about the 16. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. And a terrific return as they finally do stop him, but not before he's inside the 15.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
By number 23.
Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop.
At the 11-yard line.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Complete to
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Of 6 yards. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 5. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
How many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And as a result, possession switches hands.
49, check 49, check 14, 14, 40. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he goes down. It's a sack.
Russell Wilson.
They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Gerald McCoy, his second sack of the night. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up third down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve, and that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Watch the pass.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. And they'll try the jet sweep here. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line.
By the wide receiver.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that hole right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
48-yard line.
Come on.
A carry now for McKissick. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Ball carrier.
The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Back now here on EA Sports as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the pass. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
They'll go again with McKissick. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this game, has got to be priority 1.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And that is incomplete. A 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. The drive will start with Arian Foster. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Mike 5-9. Mike 5-9.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They will run it. It's McKissick. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you. And
he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Jadeveon Clowney in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Here we go. Right there.
Throwing is Wilson.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
And that will be incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A big play there. 51 yards. As his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. And this one's caught.
The 2-point
and their
conversion
fourth-quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
The pass.
No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
Number 23.
He's back to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 13 yards.
A gain of 13. It's a first down. Back to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And he took the ball off course.
Incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down.
Third down.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He's got Evans. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
To Mike Evans.
A first down and then some.
A gain of
Give him 29 yards.
And a Raven first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got an open man, it's Foster. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 16-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
I'm here all day.
That's complete right around the 8. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal. Back to throw.
Hey, they scared. They scared.
And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it in. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At at their own 33-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Here's Wilson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. DRC, Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie getting in there to break it up. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down and attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
Now 3rd and 5.
First throw in overtime now for Wilson. And that is incomplete. The temptation to go for it probably there always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. Well, that's the risk you run. And now they can come out here, a pass or two, and boom, they're in field goal range.
And I think that if I'm looking at it from their perspective about going for it, they trusted their offense. They know that a touchdown here ends the game. You don't play anymore after that. And they wanted to go for it and get it done right there. I don't know if it's a knock against their defense as much as a vote of confidence for their offense. Unfortunately, it didn't pay off for them.
And now they have to step up defensively with a short field.
Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Check tight end.
They'll run with McKissick. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 35.
10 at the 35
12 yards there as they move the chains.
I got you.
Now Wilson on first down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. That was Jordan Poyer, the safety, in for the sack. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. And that one going nowhere there from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on fourth down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's got Adams.
Oh, that's the way to run it, boy.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.
In overtime.
A partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.